Salutations, kings and queens. Welcome back to the Electric Leaf, where it is my goal to assist you with nurturing your mind, body, and chakras. So today I really wanted to come to you all and discuss healing. The last couple of videos that I posted have been about healing and food. And as we all know, it's not always just about the food. It's never just about the food. Never just about the food. Okay? So, I had posed a question in a couple videos back. Is vegan enough to heal the body? That was the question. And I think that we all came to the agreement that no, vegan is not enough to heal the body. In terms of food, if you're trying to eat to heal your body, then we need to go whole foods, plant-based, correct? Whole foods, plant-based, mostly raw, if you're gonna eat. But we're still not addressing consuming in its totality, okay? We are vibrational beings. We are vibrations. We are light. Light is a vibration. We have thoughts running through us. We have thoughts that we're receiving, all vibrational, you know. We have so many things, so many aspects of healing that we don't even consider. Why? Because we have gotten lost in a list. So many of us know the list, but we don't know ourselves. So many of us know the ingredients on a list, but we don't know ourselves. So many of us know a list, but we don't know our own thoughts. We're not able to recognize our own voice, our own inner wisdom, our own divinity. And this is because so many of us are in a consumer's state of mind, and we're not able to understand that we already have everything that we need within us to heal. Now, there are some aspects of healing that take us to a space where we need one another. That's why we're all here. We're not here alone. We're here together because we need one another. We are one. We are one. But we have come to a space where we completely overlook the other things that we consume besides food. We consume with our eyes. When we watch TV, in the environments we're in, the people that we watch, we consume with our nose, the things that we smell. Some of us, unfortunately, the things that we snort, sniff. Memories. The olfactory nerve, it sits right here, right under the brain. It generates one of the most powerful staying factors that plays a role in the things that we remember. Memory, smell, it plays a huge role in the things that we remember. Some of the most powerful memories are ignited through smell. Our mouth, the things that we consume, the things that we eat, the things that we taste, the things that we kiss. Flesh memory, like from Harry Potter, you know, when you touch, okay. But, you know, so many powerful memories generated through the palate. Our ears, the things that we hear, the things that we listen to. These are the organ of vibration, okay? So the ears truly work off of vibration. The tympanic membrane within itself is a drum, for lack of a better term. It's the eardrum. And we are consuming. So the music that we listen to, the types of things that we listen to on the radio, the movies that we watch, we're listening to. Okay, the people that we take advice from, we're consuming them. All right? We're consuming. And let us not forget touch. Let us not forget touch. Touch is activation. Touch, human touch. It's the activation of life, love, healthy living within itself. A baby, a newborn baby that's not touched will oftentimes be diagnosed. A human baby that's not touched will oftentimes be diagnosed with failure to thrive. If you don't touch a baby, if a human touch, if it doesn't have that loving, nurturing care, you're setting the baby up to die. It's happened, okay? And so a lot of us, we're running around here wondering why we're sick, wondering where did these diseases come from? How could this happen to me? When was the last time you had a hug? When was the last time somebody embraced you in a hug? When was the last time someone just came and touched you on the arm and said, hey, you matter, you matter? That's consuming, that's vibrational. The mind is foundational in terms of interpreting these vibrations as health or dis-ease. If you're interested in the medical field, you may have heard of something else as well called the placebo effect. The placebo effect is when researchers will take a group of people to test out the efficacy of a drug, and they will have a group of people that they give a placebo to and a group of people that they'll give an active ingredient to. The placebo group, they get a pill that is nothing. The active ingredient group gets a batch of whatever it is they're testing. A lot of times when they run these tests, they find that these groups are not very different. They always, I hate to use the word always in terms of science, but most often, the placebo group will experience some of the same positive effects as the group that actually received the active ingredient. Why? Because the mind is so powerful in terms of healing. The mind is so powerful in terms of healing. You know, when I speak to people, when I was working in a traditional environment for nursing, there were people who beat the odds. And these people were hashtag unbothered. Unbothered. You know, these people had a way about them where they were just going with the flow, ever present in the now. And those people are the people who showed the most significant results and turnaround. Well, one guy that I met, I won't give his name because of patient privacy, is a butterfly that was just fluttering around me. A butterfly landed on me this time last year, so. And we stayed together for like an hour, literally. That butterfly was with me for like an hour. What? 2 hours. Yeah, that was such an amazing day. Side note, I digress. But this man, and then another butterfly landed on me the very next day, though. Okay, but anyway, I digress. Okay, baby. But this man, he was incontinent. He was unable to walk. He was using a wheelchair. Weakness in both lower extremities, not driving, all of that. And every day I would see him, he was in the best of moods. The best of moods. And then, wouldn't you know it, probably as time started to go on, I was noticing that he was making really good progress with his physical therapy. Okay, so he was taking advantage of the people that were around him. But other people were doing that too. Okay? So, but he was making progress, making great strides with his physical therapy. And wouldn't you know, about 6 months later, this man comes walking back into the spot to come and see me. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? I said he comes walking. I was just like, wow, look at you. Wow. Oh my gosh. And I can assure you he was not eating on Dr. Sabi's list. I can assure you he was eating all the bull crap that was coming out of that kitchen. And so were we. Okay, I was eating all of it too. Working them long shifts. And I was so happy to get me a plate from the kitchen. All right? So happy to get me a plate from that kitchen. But I say that because the mind is so powerful. The mind is so powerful. If you tell yourself that something is going to work for you, then it will. If you are not in a state of belief, then it will not work. It will not work. It doesn't work. Belief is an energy. Belief is a vibration that is exuded from your heart space. I just saw 1111. Belief is an energy that is exuded from the heart space. Our arms, our hands are an extension of our hearts. The things that we write, that's why magic happens when you write things down. I manifest so quick when I write. I manifest so quickly when I write, okay? So, and it's because it comes from that strong and powerful energy. That strong and powerful energy. And matter of fact, if y'all want, we can have a conversation about using energy, good and bad, however you want to perceive it, to manifest. All right? The strongest energies are the most powerful, no matter how you perceive them. All right? But when you believe that healing is possible, then healing is what it is. You're healed. It's a vibration. It's a frame of mind. The Hermetic principles, the first Hermetic principle is mentalism. What are you thinking about? What are you vibrating? Because I can assure you, whatever it is that you're vibrating is what you're attracting more and more and more and more and more of. That's why every relationship that I've attracted into my life over the past couple, I'd say about the past year, they've been loving. I'm talking about friendships, work relationships, people that I know, that I meet, I exchange with. I could be thinking, oh gosh, I don't know how that's going to happen. And then all of a sudden I'll meet somebody. They ask me to do something for them. I do it. And then what do you know? They have that missing piece that I needed. We need each other. And somebody out there needs me right now to remind them of their divinity and to remind them right now of their mental strength, their mental capacity, their mental ability to heal. Right now, you are healed if you receive it. Go to the mirror. Remind yourself of how very powerful you are. You have divinity. And for those of you who read the Bible, you know it says it. You have dominion over the earth. You have dominion over the earth, over your body. You have dominion. You can speak things into existence. The power of life and death is in the tongue. What do you choose? Do you choose health or do you choose a list? Dr. Sabi did not eat at all when he was healing. And Dr. Sabi knew that he was going to heal himself. He had set intention, set belief, and stood on it. What part of this piece, of this puzzle, what piece of this puzzle are you missing? What piece of this puzzle are you neglecting? If you're not healing, could it be because you're not believing in the power of you? Is that what it could be? You are powerful. You are a healer. If you're here, you're a self-healer. You're able to heal yourself and you know it. And all you need is for me to touch you and activate you and remind you, because human touch is activation, remember? And right now I'm touching you with my words. I'm touching you with my loving vibrations throughout space and time so that you can remember that healing is yours. Everything that you need is already within you. Nothing comes to earth unprepared. Nothing. Nothing. I heard Dr. Miles Monroe preach one time, and he said, "Is it true that there's a mango tree inside the mango seed?" Yes, amen, yes, sure enough, yes. Is it true that there are mangoes inside the mango seed? Yes. Everything you need is within you. Everything. Sometimes you got to go into hermit mode and bury yourself so that all that's in you can be released. Bury yourself, water yourself, nurture yourself so that you can remember who you are, so that who you are can evolve and be seen, so that you can reap your own fruits. All right? So, I love living with my family, y'all. That's the best part of life. That's healing. Some of y'all can't heal because y'all are in abusive households. Damn it. Shit. I know. I know about that life. You could be eating as good as you want to and eating as well as you can, as well as you possibly can. But if you are in an abusive relationship, or if you opening up your womb to a man who hates himself, honey, that's another video for another day. Fellas, you too. I mean, men, y'all don't realize how important your womb space is. Your womb space is important too. You can't go lay with any and every woman and then be wondering why you don't vibrate correctly. You hate women. You hate people, things, places. It's because you're having a sacred energetic exchange with a person that's not of their highest. And so you can't heal. Like, that's for real, for real. Your sex life could be stopping you from healing. It doesn't matter if you use condoms. You have spiritually transmitted diseases, diseases, spiritually transmitted vibrations. Please know that. And sometimes it don't gotta come from your partner. It'll come from the woman that he's sleeping with next down the street somewhere, because she hates you and that vibration comes to you. It's true. Or vice versa, men. That woman you're sleeping with, she might hate herself. Her man might be, you know how it is. You know how dating is these days. Nothing is sacred anymore. And because of that, the womb is suffering. And because the womb is suffering, the mother is suffering. Mother, as in earth, all right? And when mama suffers, everybody suffers, because mama feeds everybody. So we run around here worried about what's a official fruit, what's hybrid, what's not. What's grown with love? Are we vibrating love at this moment? Because see, love covers a multitude of sins. So if you're vibrating love, then you have the power to infuse your water with love and ask it to heal you. You have the power to infuse your fruits with love and ask it to heal you. You have the power to speak over anything you consume. But you also have to remember, sometimes you need to cut off your radio with all those words, bitches and hoes and all that, and telling you what type of money you need to get and how shiny things will make you happy. Because that's programming you and putting you in a vibration that doesn't go with your highest self. That's why you might not be able to heal. It goes way beyond the food. So I'm encouraging you to think about these things. Cut on you some 432 hertz. Go on YouTube and find videos that say healing vibrations, healing music, healing tones. Come out into nature. Nature vibrates at a perfect pitch. Reprogram yourself. Reprogram your mind. Reprogram your foundation for healing. So I hope that this has touched the people that it's supposed to touch in the divine time. And if you have any questions, please leave them. Start conversations, speak to each other. I love that. I love when the community is a community, you know? So until next time, continue to vibrate love, family, and vibrate